Hi! In this video I would like to answer one question which I find very useful for all of you. Let me read the question for you and then we're going to analyze it. My vehicle will not start with the EHA plugged in. Other than that, it idles only a little bit and will not achieve lambda fluctuation. Can you tell me why the EHA would need to be unplugged to start the vehicle? When I plug the EHA in while cold, the vehicle will stumble and struggle to run, but it will work when it is warm. At first, if your engine don't start with the EHA plugged in, then it's most likely that you have a bad EHA. In order to test it, you will have to attach the pressure gauge to the fuel distributor. At first, at your upper chamber, and then at the lower chamber. And to read the pressure difference. If you don't know how to do that, you have a video link here. I'm going to put your card here and you can check it. If your vehicle can't achieve lambda fluctuation, you will have to replace the O2 sensor or the lambda probe. If your O2 sensor has never been replaced, you still have the original one, then replace it immediately. This goes for the potentiometer as well. You will have to replace it and calibrate it. Now, the EHA has to be unplugged in order to make sure that you have a constant idle differential pressure. If you cannot achieve that, then you have a bad EHA. In order to understand how the EHA works, I'm going to put you here a playlist. And there you can see how the EHA functions. But it's about a baffle plate that is located somewhere here. And usually it can happen that as the baffle plate moves back and forth, it can break. If it breaks, it usually makes the mixture lean. So if it does, well, it will have to be replaced, unfortunately. But in order to be sure, you must do pressure test. At first, you can try to adjust the differential pressure if it is out of the specs, just like this. In order to increase the difference, you will have to take an Allen 2 mils, and when you remove this protection screw, just simply turn the screw underneath for 1/8 of a turn clockwise to increase the differential pressure, and vice versa. But as I repeat, do this only with your pressure gauge on, attached to your lower chamber. If the EHA is connected, it will receive the information from the ECU depending of the load of the engine, and it is going to modify the differential pressure all the time, depending on the car load. If the car is warm or it's being warmed up, or you drive downhill with your accelerator depressed, etc. This way, as you disconnect the EHA, then that baffle plate remains at certain position where it has to show always this ideal differential pressure. If you do not succeed, then you have clearly a bad EHA. And all the time you must have the pressure gauge on, attached to your lower chamber of the distributor. So, if this doesn't help, then you will have to check all your sensors, these, as well as the ECU, and that's it. That should help. So my dear ones, if you enjoyed this video, then please don't click the button skip ad. It is going to help me a lot. And till the next video, happy Mercedesing. Bye.